Hi, I'm Mark Borg from MBA Financial Strategists. Today I'm going to talk about art and answer the question, is art a super investment? Or is it more like Banksy's piece of art, which sort of imploded? Well, from a super perspective, the rules changed in 2016. Now what that's meant is art as a super investment has really been a bit more like this. In 2014, there was over 700 million invested in art for self-managed super funds. 3 years later, that was down to about 400 million. And the reason for that was the really harsh rules that were put on art as an investment in super. Pretty much 4 rules. The first one is you can't hang the art. You can buy the art, but you can't hang it in your house, you can't hang it in your business, you can't hang it anywhere. All that you can do is store it. And when the art's stored, there's been a bit of a question on who actually owns the art. And so there was a business in Sydney that went into receivership a couple of years ago, and when the receivers went through, there was a whole lot of questions on whether the receivers owned the art that the business was storing, or whether the investors owned the art. So, you can't hang it, you can't enjoy it. You have to store it, and when you store it, you've got to record why you picked that place to store. So, and why that was appropriate. Auditors need to consider that. You can't lend it to a related party. What's a related party? Your mother, your father, your brother, your sister, your business. You can't do any of those things. And you must get it valued regularly. You also must insure it. So when you put all those together, it becomes a real cumbersome asset to have in a super fund. So let's sort of move that question to, is art a good investment? So if we look at this end of the market, say the 50 million plus, well, art at that end of the market has proved to be quite a good investment over the years. But if we're not at that end of the market, and we're at the lower end, which is where most of us would be, we've first got to consider the costs. So we buy the art, but we're going to pay a 10 to 25% auctioneer's premium. So straight away that's gone. Then if we're going to think of the secondary market when we're going to sell it the next time, we've got to store it in a manner that we can prove its provenance for when we go to sell it. Prudently, we should be insuring it, so there's an ongoing cost. And then of course art, be it collections, curios, or paintings, come in and out of fashion, come in and out of vogue, and the secondary market can be quite limited. So all of those things make art pretty much a risky investment. So perhaps if we can use that quote, I don't know if art's a good investment because it's pretty risky, but I do know what I like. And if that's the way we go with art, perhaps buy art because you want to enjoy it, not because you're going to make a lot of money out of it. I'm Mark Borg, as I said, from MBA Financial Strategists. We're financial planners. Please visit our website www.mbafs.com.au. You can learn more about these types of investments and simply investing as a whole. Thanks for your time. I hope this was of some help.